This is for scalping. You could also use it for intraday. I'll be showing you how to use it, but when you set your chart or your platform, this, my friends, is what you want to be looking at. This is the semaphore, aka sunshine. This is the TMA band, the true moving average. It envelopes price. If you notice, you see price hits the upper part. Price hits it here, comes down, hits it here, hits it here, hits it here. It acts as dynamic support and resistance and envelopes price. Then the Fibonacci pivot acts as daily support and resistance. Who does not know what support and resistance is? Okay, I'll give a brief explanation, but there's a video for it, again, on our YouTube channel. Subscribe, watch the video. But briefly, support and resistance are price levels on your chart where you expect price to change direction. For support, acts as a floor. When price gets to that floor, you expect price to change direction. So this is a support. And our Fibonacci pivot has helped us identify possible areas of support where price is going. Look at how beautifully price went there, hit it, and then went up. This strategy is super simple. This is one thing I love with our CEO, Pastor Ejimi. He's really good at making things really simple. This strategy is very, very, very simple. If you understand it, if you know how to use it and demonstrate it, this is the step you need. Resistance acts as a ceiling. Support, floor. Say it with me. Support is what? Floor. Resistance is what? Ceiling. Support is what? Floor. Resistance is what? Ceiling. So when price gets to a ceiling, you expect price to hit it and turn down. These are basic trading concepts. If you do not understand the law of support and resistance, your journey will not even start. You must understand support and resistance to even get started in trading. The floor is where price bounces off and moves back. I'm sure if I move back, we'll see something like a resistance where the price went there and then it turned. So the Fibonacci pivot helps us identify it. The true moving average envelopes price, and the sunshine is what inspires our trade. We are not trading until this guy appears. When you see the sunshine, that's when we're ready to trade. That's when we are even interested in a position. So all this movement of price, we're not interested until this guy appears. You understand? So I'm moving little by little. I'm explaining their uses before I go and show you exactly how to use it. Because trading, you need to have a checklist. What we call a checklist is like when I want to cook. I need ingredients. I need salt, I need pepper, and then it depends on the type of food I want to cook. So if I want to sell, there are exact, precise step-by-step. This is why traders lose. The inability to follow your preset rules is why you lose. You have a question? You have a question? Okay. The inability to follow your rules is why traders lose. So when we carve out a rule for you, especially if you're a beginner, you are definitely going to violate it. But you need to learn to stick to it. The aim is to say, I must follow this exact thing. It's better I follow the rule and lose than doing something stupid and actually making money. Trust me, that method does not last. So moving forward, sunshine appears here. This inspires your trade. This tells you, oh, I'm ready to buy. This tells you, oh, I'm ready to sell. The sunshine inspires your trade. The TMA bands and the moving average now. Let me explain the moving average. They are our trend detectors. They tell us where the market is at the moment. The market is only doing two things, like my colleague said before I came in. See that trending or ranging or scattered. Sometimes the market can be choppy. For those of us that have traded before, you know that there are days where the market was just being, I'm not picking a direction. You're like, please now, no, I'm not picking a direction. And the market will just wipe you if you force a trade. That's why we have checklists. If you trade outside your checklist, the market can be very, very frustrating. I say this to new traders. When new traders want to learn how to trade, I'm like, well done. This is one of the biggest steps you want to take in your life. Super important. Welcome to the fold. And the next thing is, you are in for a long journey of flogging because the market will flog you. But don't worry, that's why we are here to shorten the learning curve. All right. So, any questions so far? So again, this is the sunshine, this is the semaphore. We are interested in trading when we see what? This. Good. The moving average tells us the trend. Look at how the market is sloping downwards. Look at where the moving averages are. I'll explain how to identify the trend using the moving averages, but they tell us the trend. I'm explaining what you see on your chart. Now, the TMA band envelopes price and also tells us the direction of the market. They also act as dynamic support and resistance. Dynamic in terms of I move, as I'm moving, as price is moving, I'm moving with price. Is acting as a floor. Is acting as a floor here. And then he acted as a floor here. He moved. Support and resistance, especially horizontal support and resistance, horizontal like this, tend to be static. They don't move with price. They are static support and resistance. The TMA band and the moving averages are dynamic support and resistance. See how the moving averages and the TMA band, after that support here, after that support here, after that support here, they move as price moves. That's what dynamic support and resistance are. Now, what else is on our chart? The stochastic. This gives us an idea of overbought and oversold levels. If you are not writing and you do not know what I'm saying before now, trust me, you are trying to play with your trading journey. You need to know what I'm saying. You need to have it written down so that when you cannot see me, it's a 2-hour class, guys. There's nothing I will teach that if you do not put down will be in your head now and throughout your trading journey. You need to write it down. Moving forward, the stochastic tells us overbought and oversold levels. If price is overbought, when the market is moving up, we are not interested. When price is oversold in an uptrend market, then we are interested. We want the stochastic to be oversold when we are buying and overbought when we are selling. And then if it's a ranging market, that's fine. We buy at oversold levels and sell at overbought levels.